Alright, Dick.
Alright, well that's just hurtful.
Is there like a sensor inside of this thing, or?
I could not tell you. I've never actually... I think yours is the first rice cooker I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's technically also like a crock pot.
That's cool.
It's a pressure cooker.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna say that's dog.
Oh god, man. I'm gonna drink out of the fridge.
Huh?
I'm gonna get a drink out of the fridge.
Tell me dirty.
I'm gonna want to open it so I just put it over on the counter.
What? I'm just gonna put this back in and go with God.
Yeah, you want to close the dishwasher?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy, can't you see you're just not the girl for me?
It's fine. I looked into that one day. So the girl who played at the time, she was like, I think 12. And the woman playing her mom was actually in her 30s.
Yeah.
The girl now is actually the same age as that person. So if they ever wanted to make someone wanted to do a cover for and do a new music video, they could use her.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
That was a very pointless fact, I know, but
Stacy, can't you see you're just not the girl for me?
I think.
'Cause I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
Actually, wait, yeah, I think you like this. It's because of that song I got into Psych.
Huh.
Yeah, I found a fan animation for something. Can't remember where the characters were from when I was a few years ago.
Huh?
And I was wondering the name of the song. Well, not the name of the song. That sounds stupid. But I was wondering like some other things about it. Like what was it ever in besides just that? Like was it a movie or anything? And it listed 4 sites I think, and one was for Psych. And so I watched the episode that it involved, and then I just kept watching the show.
Worst case scenario, we have Angie chicken nuggets.
That's not a bad case scenario.
It's a bad case because they're not cooked well.
Yeah. So, I'm curious, why do you like Lucario so much? I'm not saying I hate Lucario. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm just curious, because you have a mug of him. And
I
also
love his
plushie.
aesthetic.
That is fair. His fit is nice. Especially also know you're not like the biggest Pokemon fan.
I love Pokemon.
Oh yeah? Name them all. That sounded so forced. But yeah, name them all.
At the same time.
You have over 1,000. Get started, bitch. Come on, buddy.
I said I love Pokemon. I didn't say I was fucking autistic about it.
Oh, this is the thing you're not autistic about?
Yeah. I'm autistic, but I have my lines.
Where do you draw them?
At the shit I like most.
I was kind of hoping you say not in a straight line.
No, it's sort of a bisecting line.
Oh shit, I'm bleeding.
Ha!
No, I have a hole in my sock. Well, that's not very nice.
Ha! Alright.
Fuck you. I guess I was standing hard and walking hard. No, I had a scab and I guess I scratched it. Didn't think it would bleed. Didn't think I scratched it that fucking hard. It's like a cat. And I just got all of his asshole. Oh my god.
Ha ha. Naro, how's it feel to be a porn star? cow and chicken.
Fuck off.
You know what my fucking favorite thing about that show was?
What?
They probably revealed what their parents look like.
Yeah, I know. It's just the fucking legs. There's no torso. Gee, that's Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how.
Okay, so this first batch of chicken is gonna be burnt.
Realizing that it actually does imply they actually went to the emergency room and everything, and they had their kids, and I'm surprised he never once thought, "What were you fucking?" And
He
again,
didn't care how.
I know, but
It's in the song.
I know. My point is, what was he on to not care? Or he's like, I love my wife enough, even if she is a cheating whore, fucking all the barnyard animals.
He didn't care how. He was still proud. Ah, fuck.
10 points.
What?
I don't know. It's just funny. Just like looking at me. Just what are you gonna do? Shut up! Shut up, Naru! Little bastard!
Naru, come here.
Come get your abuse.
Don't touch my hands. He's laying down because he thinks I get some pet. Not unless I tell you to, buddy. Naru, lay down.
I'm looking forward to August.
Lay down. Lay down. I thought it was October.
What? Don't bring Dreb into this shit.
For anyone who doesn't know, Drevin keeps ominously saying something's gonna happen to his grandmother in October.
It's not fucking funny. No, August, big event in the One Piece anime happens. And also the One Piece live action airs.
I wonder if there's a connection.
Huh?
I said, I wonder if there's a connection.
Oh no, they had no real connection.
I meant like, if they timed that.
Maybe? I don't fucking know.
Because that would keep hyping that fandom for a while.
Well, this is all predicated on when they started filming the live action versus also last year when they weren't able to air a few episodes of the One Piece anime because of a hacker at the Toei Animation.
Wait, what happened?
Apparently they got hacked, and I can't remember the full scope of it. They just weren't able to release 3 weeks of anime for One Piece.
Oh.
I don't know if it was more anime. I just knew I was looking forward to One Piece. It's funny because that was the same week they released. It was if they released an anime episode that same week, it would be the week of where the anime gets a section of the manga called Roof Piece.
Uh-huh.
And then also where a really hype moment happens.
Guys, in the comments, tell Clay if he needs to do this again.
Huh? Do what again?
This kind of video.
Probably not.
And then spam it with no.
You're also really assuming we're gonna get comments or views. This is mostly just for fun.
Alright. If you think over 100 years this video doesn't get a single comment.
I do not. Okay, first I'm not gonna say like, that nothing's impossible here, but in that same vein of, I really wonder what's gonna happen in 100 years. Like, I imagine a lot of old data that's pointless, has no purpose, will probably be deleted.
No.
I don't imagine YouTube will be around in 100 years.
This kind of stuff is like, because the thing is, storage space takes incredibly long to actually, like, corrupt itself.
I think you burned the chicken, man. I'm gonna... Actually,
Why does it taste sweet?
I don't know.
I don't think that's flour. I think that's powdered sugar. I think that behind you is the flour, actually. Turn around and show them.
Hang on a second. So, you're a dumbass.
You're pretty good.
I mean, my bigger question is, why didn't you think to test the thing you're fixing to put it in first?
I don't like the taste of flour. What if I was right?
You're cooking. You need to know what you're cooking, man. And it has my blood on now. I'm gonna be eating a little bit of meat. Hot. I don't like hot food. Yeah, that was definitely sugar.
Yeah. Probably not going to be chicken fried rice. I'll be damned if I waste chicken and flour. Or sugar.
So do you like whole milk?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
You offering?
No, well, I was considering it. So my nephew's dad, when he picked him up, well, he was out of food at the house, and I was working, my mom was working, and so she asked him to, if he can get my nephew, some pizza, like just some generic, like, microwavable pizza, and some milk, so he likes. He got him regular pepperoni as a box, but he also got him like a sausage and pepperoni. He doesn't like sausage topping.
Yeah.
And he then got him whole milk, even though he doesn't like whole milk.
I'll take it.
That's what I said. Like, I know someone who would take this milk. Like,
Yeah, fuck it. We're just making fried rice. I'm not cooking the rest of the shit.
yeah, it's a waste. You gonna throw that chicken out, or what are you gonna do with it? Not that chicken.
Probably gonna throw it out, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, I can't eat it raw either.
Damn it, this is all your fault. How do you feel? Wasting chicken. You asshole.
I'll probably end up eating some of that.
Hmm.
I don't think it's gonna fucking hurt him.
Fair enough. Okay, hey, so I got a question for you.
What?
I'm just curious because I think the answer's pretty easy.
What?
But okay, so
Open trash can for me?
oh yeah, sure. This is the last thing I'm gonna end the video.
Alright.
But okay. So in the Avatar: The Last Airbender in the comics, they have a little almost fight between Boomy and Toph.
Huh?
Now at that time, who do you think would have won?
Boomy.
Okay, now let me ask you this question.
Mhm.
Now, if it was Toph from Legend of Korra versus Boomy,
Boomy.
really?
Yes.
That's interesting. Why would you think Boomy?
I think
Let me
Boomy.
let me clarify. The very first one, I agree with you 100%. Just because while Toph's abilities are impressive in Avatar: The Last Airbender, she's still a lot younger. Doesn't have his combat experience or his level of skill yet. Like, she is still up there, sincerely. But like, Boomy's just fucking next level kind of dude.
I think because Boomy's like ability to learn was never showcased, but I personally think Boomy is like gonna be one of the. I think he's gonna be one of those guys where he sees Toph like bend metal, and he's gonna. That's a neat trick. Let me try. and then he does it.
Fucking maybe. They actually in the comics they have a whole arc where she starts a metal bending school.
Yeah.
And she used her bracelet as an example. And the only people she picked for her class were people who can make the the bracelet move, and they were all people that act sporadically in public over minute things. Kind of funny. But, so, you think even old woman Toph wouldn't be able to beat Boomy?
Because she kept complaining about her back.
I am pretty sure that's just part of her bit as she was an old woman.
Well, the thing is, her height was much taller, but because of her back, she had to hunch down.
Yeah, fair
Meanwhile, Boomy, he was doing it for a bit, very obviously, because literally the second he was about to fight, he just corrected his posture.
I mean, he still had a hunch over. Then again, he was also shredded to shit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she is like, she's not the kind of old he was, where he was old, but he was still fit. She was old, but complaining about stuff. That's my reasoning. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody can correct me. This race isn't going to be good enough for it.
If I had to say, I would like to give it to old Toph, because her ability, again, she's lived the whole lifetime, her ability is definitely ripened. I feel like be comparable there. If not, let me clarify, I never thought it'd be a clean sweep of a fight.
I think old Toph would give him a run for his money, ultimately giving the win to him. But I purely think it's just because you can't make sense of what the man's thinking.
That's also fair. He is a mad genius.
Like,
I love that line.
Fucking dude is just crazy. He is not the typical crazy. He's not my level of crazy. He is just crazy. My amount of crazy still has some system.
I just realized one thing.
What?
It's even more impressive when you think. So how old she is in that one, in Legend of Korra, she's I think not even 90.
He's 110.
112.
112.
He's fucking old.
He is next level old.
He is next level old, and he is one of the strongest characters in that series.
He's literally so old, Dirt says, "Oh, after you."
I love Boomy. I love both Boomies, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
I kind of hate how they made Boomy an airbender, but at the same time I don't.
I like that it was one of those things that helped make sense for some of the missing bending styles.
Well, you know what I mean, because the harmonic convergence bullshit.
Yeah.
I didn't like it because at some point it kind of nixes the entire finality of what happened in the 100-Year War. But also I don't like it for Boomy because, I don't know, a lot of his earlier struggle with life was that he was a non-bender, and so neither of his parents really paid attention to him. Not that they didn't care, not that they didn't love him.
I think that actually completes his character arc.
I thought it completed his character arc that in part 2, he was able to be a significant portional help and be a non-bender.
I think it more just made him more connected with Aang, his father, which is why I think it completes his character arc. Because he was like, wow, I have one more thing to connect me to my dad. When before he didn't really have much. He didn't have the avatar or the airbender or air nomad culture to connect him because that wasn't something really interesting. But now he had something to connect him to, which I think is in part why the spirits decided to give him airbending.
It ever goes into what made a decision for people?
I think it was the spirits.
I mean, maybe.
Honestly, probably the Lion Turtles.
They never really brought up to that. I'm saying it may have just been a random occurrence. You don't know. Or maybe it could have been people. You know what? Actually, in fairness, there are two people as an example. Boomy and also Opal. Because they're both descendants of people who are benders. If not powerful benders. So maybe it's if you relate to someone who could be a bender, but they didn't. And maybe there's lineage factor or some shit like that.
Yeah. But it also makes the Air Nomads one of the most diverse bending groups.
Well, now. The most racially diverse, because they're all... Now everyone who's a airbender is from a different race.
Yep, which makes them the ultimate bringers of peace.
Yeah. I kind of hate how... One thing I do agree not agreed. I don't think it was a Discount 4. This,
It was airbending itself, ensuring it never dies out again.
well, that. But no, I kind of, what I kind of hate is that, so, yeah, all these people are airbenders now, but you kind of forcibly adopt them into your culture. Like, maybe I don't want to, be a vegetarian. I'll be an airbender, but I'm not going to be a vegetarian. I don't want to be a monk. I don't want to let go of this shit. Fuck you. Let me have my TV and my hamburger.
Fuck the bitches. So I made way too much rice.
Okay. It's also saying burn food. Burn food. Burn.
Yeah, but
food.
it's not burnt. So I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck's on with it.
Alright. Well, this has been 21 minutes. Any last thing you want to say, Dial?
Comment? No.
Alright. Bye, Naru. Bye, everybody. Peace. Oh, you little dum-dum. You look so shocked. Bye-bye.